set to kick off.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ready up! 70 Lions! Watch the run, watch the run. It's 19 Lions! Check 48!
Throwing now, Griffin on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
He finds it open past the 40, completing it to the right side. Johnson, 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for his pickup.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Deion Sanders, the one to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Griffin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Come on. You better bring it. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Crunch time, defense.
Now Cunningham. Flushed out right. He'll get this out of the hands of Mostert. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
Set 51, 70, Timberwolf. I got you, son. I got you, son. Watch the safety creep. Hey, smash, Bronco.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike. Let's go, let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Cunningham. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. First and goal from just inside the 5.
6, Mike 18. Check cross. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Come on, the ball. Go, Mike 50, Mike 50. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Cunningham to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the early lead.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Griffin, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go, 58 is the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 58 is the mic. 58. 58 is the mic. Watch the run. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to keep it here. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Atlanta.
Set up. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hey, let's go. It's time to win.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Bears nothing.
Set. Cougar 19. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Street.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Taken in the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Mike 48. Mike 48. Watch the run. Watch the run. 48. 48's the mic.
To throw again. Griffin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28.
Mason Crosby set to kick off.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Lambeau. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 25-yard line.
Hold it ready. We don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Panther straight. Go.
Now Mostert.
Go.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch the pass. Check 50.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack. And now
he's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Marvin Harrison, 62 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams start their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ready. Panther 11. Tackle. Check. 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go.
On first down, Griffin. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Here we go. Shaq. Viking 18. Hawk 70. Riggs. Hey, keep it up. Hey, smash. Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, Griffin. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Watch the slant. 40, 18, rattler. Here we go, D. Hey, look. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
48 to Mike. 79 Broncos. No streak. Check 48 to Mike. Check 48. Hurry. Watch the screen.
From the shotgun, Griffin. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mike 48. Mike 48.
Griffin will throw again. That'll be complete to Alan Lazard. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They snap it at 1. Now it's Griffin. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with the pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Mike 48. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 48.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Cunningham. And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
48. 48 Mike. 48 Mike. I got you, Pop. Hey, alert 48. Hey, alert. Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down. Cunningham. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Falcons 7. Our home team, nothing.
Got it. Ready? 48. Go, go, go. Tight end right. Tight end right. Even. 4 down. Even. 48. 48's the mic. Come my team. Come my team.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham escaping the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Reggie White on the sack there, showing the explosiveness that led him to the Hall of Fame.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
19 tight. 48's Mike. Hurt. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we gonna Mike the 48 right now. Let's go. He's tired of running. He's tired of running.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And Hallen Sink was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and find one now for a really good strike.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Switch up.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Track to track. Patch it. Patch it. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat.
Here's Mostert. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal.
They'll run with Mostert. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
48's Mike. 48's Mike. Right here, right here. Hey, look.
On 4th down, Cunningham. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Throwing again on second down. Griffin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's get it.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. A play fake. Now Cunningham.
All day, every day.
It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Get him, get him, get him. 48, 48's the mic. I'm coming for Mustang 19. Check, 48's the mic. Check, 48's the mic.
Here's Cunningham from the the gun. Dancing to his, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Randall.